I'm Allyson Dickey with Model HOA, and thanks for joining us today. 2020 has brought its share of challenges to HOAs, including the inability to gather large groups of neighbors for social events and annual HOA meetings. Most HOAs have chosen to conduct the annual meetings digitally via Zoom. This has turned a challenge into an opportunity for Park City HOAs, which tend to have a larger number of second homeowners scattered across the country. Today, we're going to discuss a few tips on how to conduct a flawless HOA annual meeting using Zoom. First, you'll want to select the right Zoom meeting format for your association. For smaller HOAs, the regular Zoom meeting works very well. For larger HOAs, we recommend using Zoom Webinar, which allows the facilitator to keep the meeting on track by controlling the microphone. This comes in handy if you have owners who tend to derail the meetings and disrupt the flow. Once you've selected the Zoom format, the second step is to make sure you prepare a presentation and display this on the screen during the meeting. This digital presentation replaces the packet of papers that you most likely hand out at your annual meeting each year. This presentation should include all of the important materials you wish to share with your owners during the meeting, including the financial statements, board candidate bios, voting procedures, committee updates, and any other special topics for your association. For our third tip, we will cover how to vote in Zoom. One of my favorite things about hosting an annual meeting via Zoom is that you can integrate the voting functionality directly into the Zoom interface. This means no more paper ballots and lengthy tallying procedures. To do this in Zoom, you utilize the polling feature where you can launch the ballot directly on the screen for owners to vote with the click of a button at the appropriate point of each meeting where a vote is to be taken. The results will tabulate and display automatically on the screen. The fourth and final tip is to make sure your management company designates an experienced Zoom facilitator. This facilitator should be a separate person from the meeting chair and also separate from the person taking the minutes. This facilitator should focus solely on moderating the Zoom, including taking attendance to calculate quorum, projecting the presentation on the screen, activating the microphones of owners during designated owner comment periods, launching the ballots via Zoom, and finally, assisting owners with any technical difficulties. We hope these tips will help you with your next annual meeting, and don't be surprised if your owners request holding the annual meeting via Zoom every year.